3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So the pass interference call on the offense obviously declined, and this will remain a turnover. This now a much closer game. Can't afford any more mistakes like he had on the last drive. Throwing the interception led to a touchdown. On 1st and 10, Nash. Now he'll throw deep left side. He's got a man, complete, touchdown, Giants. Kadarius Toney on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find it. He hit on the big one on that last drive. Touchdown pass number 50 on the season. What a year he's put together. Throwing to start the drive. Nash. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Nash swings this out for Hunt. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20. Here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it but couldn't pull it in. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Nash. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Throwing to start the drive. Nash gonna let one fly for Robinson. He's got it at the 15. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They run again with Hunt. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. So we've reached halftime in a what? Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start. First and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Nash. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Kadarius Toney, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Giants have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
New York set to take the field. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play. Throwing to start the drive. Nash. Looking here for Smith downfield. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Back to throw. Nash buying time to his left. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
At least this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the first down before taking the hit.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Taking it in from the 20 as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
And the Giants ready to come out now. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence, because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Jonnu Smith, 48 yards. And the Giants add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Well, obviously, Charles, no more points were needed, but some teams just can't resist the urge to keep adding on, and they did just that here in the 4th quarter.
And we've certainly been on the call to see many teams do exactly that over the years, Brandon. Some to even more impressive degrees. In the end, it always comes back to there's still a defense out there, and it's still a game of NFL football. So if you don't like what's happening, it's up to you to get them stopped.
Possession switching back to the New York Giants. But they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the... Throwing to start the drive. Nash. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first downs instead of airing it out.
Looking to throw. Nash. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Charles Harris picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there, with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Giants are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
New York set to take the field. But they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here. Throwing on first down. Nash steps away to his left. There he goes. goes right side. And he will take it on in.